Probably will never see Shamar Joseph play for West Indies again, to be honest. But
Either gonna play for England or for
yeah,
IPL. I mean,
yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
one
he's
of the
gonna
two.
got an English passport somewhere. Gonna join Jofra.
Oh yeah, yeah, probably yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Hit Wicket, and today we are back for a match review. We've had a very good day of Test cricket, and obviously, as you can see, we are joining remotely today because my brother doesn't live in this house anymore. He's in a different house now, married life. Now he has a wife, so he's not here anymore. But yeah, today we saw a very good day of Test cricket, so we will be going through both games. But first of all, we'll start off with Australia versus West Indies, and what a result it was. In the first test that Australia's lost, pink ball wise, like day night test, out of I think 11 attempts or something like that. First time West Indies has won here since God knows when. I don't know. Before I was born, I'm pretty sure it is.
I think it's been 23 years. I think I
Okay,
saw
well,
that.
when I was born, then,
Something like that. Yeah,
then when I was born, it looks like I just turned
yeah,
23 not long ago.
yeah.
And yeah, it was unexpected, I would say, before this series started. I think no one saw it coming. That first test, although West Indies did fight a bit, they lost by 10 wickets at the end. Australia did what they usually do and just get the job done. But they didn't get the job done today. And I think we have to start with the man of the show, the man of the hour, Shamar Joseph. It's his debut series, so it's only his second game. Apparently had some broken toe, could still bowl like 147 k's an hour, but and a 10 11 over spell I think it was on the bounce. Yeah, what are your thoughts on this new found talent from West Indies who's obviously gonna have an English passport coming out soon and he's gonna go play for England?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Actually, while you were making those remarks, I had to quickly check when the last time they won, and I think if I don't know how accurate it was, I just had a quick look,
Mhm.
but I think the last time they won was actually 1997. Actually,
Yeah, before I was born.
but I could be wrong. I have to double check that, but definitely it's been like around 20 years plus
Yeah.
since they won. But yeah, no, as you were saying, Shamar Joseph, man, what can I say? Is just like exceptional bowling. It's like when he was bowling, every ball seemed like he was doing something.
Yeah.
It was just next level. It seemed like he was playing his 50th test, not his
Yeah.
second.
Yeah.
But the amount of passion that he brought, the amount of heart that he, had his heart on his sleeve the whole time when he was bowling, and it was just so impressive to see him bustling in. And it's almost like his speeds are going faster as the spells went on. It was just so fascinating to watch. I was actually out and about during the time, but I saw his spell and I got hooked. I was like, had to tell the wife to, hold on. So I had to watch, and she's like, okay. And then yeah, so I was watching, and just like every ball in that spell was like on the money. Yeah, sure, there was like a few loose balls here or there. I know he got taken for a few runs early in the spell.
Yeah.
But then just the way he bounced back and just kept producing wicket-taking deliveries.
Yeah.
And yeah, because he was being aggressive, like he did go for a couple of runs, but at the end of the day, like he got 7 wickets for, I can't remember exact figures, but I know he got 7 far. But it was just incredible bowling, incredible. Good seam movement, little bit of, there wasn't much shape actually, it's more seam movement.
Yeah.
And again, like a really terrific pitch, I think. Good contest of bat and ball.
Yeah.
We got to see bowlers do really well. We got to see Steve Smith bat really well, so it wasn't like unbattable.
No.
Yeah, it was just an exceptional game all around. And to be honest, the ping ball game is always quite exciting.
Yeah.
This, which I do like seeing the ping ball games. It does really neutralize the playing field a little bit. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I think you summed it up brilliantly, Shamar Joseph. What a find that is. I mean, he got a 5 for in the first game too. Let's not forget, and he backed that up with a 7 for now. He's going to England next, which usually is good for seamers. But then again, if they do it like Bazball, might not be. I'm not too sure about that. But yeah, I'll be very keen to see how his future goes. And he can bat too. He can bat a little bit as well. Yeah, but all in all, during the game, like the West Indies, they showed glimpses of brilliance, even with the bat. Those, was it Mackenzie, the really good driver?
Mackenzie, they're number 3, yeah.
Yeah, my God, some of the drives he was playing was technically perfect, and he kept doing the
Mm.
picture pose every time he hit the ball.
Mm.
I mean, it was nice to watch. Athanasi or Athanasis,
Athanasi
yeah,
was pretty
he
was
played
pretty
he
decent.
played
Yeah.
decent, like chipped in. I know Brathwaite didn't chip in with the bat, but I thought his captaincy was really good throughout the series. Some of the field placements, they had like two fly gullies in there. That helmet slip I know was last game, but that was really good as well.
Mm.
And in general, he brought his bowlers around pretty well.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, even during Mitch Marshall's spell, I'm not sure if you noticed or not, but I think he had four slips, a gully, mid off, mid on. I
yeah,
think that's it.
yeah.
Is there someone missing? Maybe a fine leg or
I
something?
think one fine leg. Yeah,
4, 5. Yeah, there's only
yeah,
two people in front of the bat, I remember. Because I
yeah,
remember they zoomed out
yeah,
and I saw the field. It was just those two men in front of the bat.
yeah,
And then
yeah,
two, three balls later, I think he did drive one to mid off.
yeah,
And then I think two, three balls later, he actually nicked off. Yeah.
yeah.
Granted, he wasn't going for the drive, but that goes to show the type of field that he had,
Mm.
which sometimes you don't always, you can't always see that when you're actually watching because they zoom in as the ball's running in, so you
Mm.
can't see the complete field. Yeah.
Mm.
So it's good aggressive field placements and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, him and Alzari bowled a brilliant like two spells together.
Yeah.
They just kept going. I was telling him actually while we were watching, I'm like, they're gonna have to bowl like 12 overs each. They just have to keep going because they look the most potent, both of them.
Mm.
Yeah, and Shamar just he went all the way. I would probably say that could well be the best seam bowling performance in Australia by an away bowler ever. Like in my that I've seen, like in my history.
Mm.
Obviously, it might be in the 90s or something, but in the post 2000 2010 era, I can't remember a better spell by an away bowler. Like
Mm.
7 for whatever, carrying the sleeve, and just the situation. Like his toe was not great. Australia didn't need
Yeah.
that many runs to be honest, and they were like 2 for 130 when he first started bowling. They needed less than 100 when he started bowling, and then he bowled them to victory. So
Yeah.
I would definitely put it up there. Yeah, I guess we can look at the Australia side of things because we are obviously following Australia. Yeah, Steve Smith batted brilliantly. That's a big plus for them. They're
Mm.
trying him as opener. He honestly did look really good too. I won't lie, and I will
Yeah.
also not lie that I'm not a big fan of him taking the opening spot, but he played pretty well in tough conditions. He didn't get the job done, but he didn't get out either. It's a
Mm.
strange feeling for him, probably maybe missing out on 100 too.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I
Teammates
guess
let him down, I guess, you
yeah,
know.
they did. Yeah,
I guess, apart from Green, who batted, he struggled, but he was trying to put innings together. He got a decent-ish ball
yeah,
from Shamar Joseph that just bounced a bit. I mean, I felt like he probably could have dealt with it maybe a little bit better,
mm,
potentially. But yeah, he got like a decent ball that nipped in and he got done for. But apart from him, there wasn't much resistance from the batting unit, unfortunately.
mm,
Yeah, all mostly single-digit scores.
mm.
Yeah, I mean, the Australians just looked a bit switched off, to be honest. They
Yeah,
just thought, oh, we'll just take it easy. It's West Indies and Shamar Joseph. Like, he wasn't bowling like a second tier nation.
Definitely not. Yeah,
He was running in and giving his heart and sleeve. And, bowling, I'll be very interested. I know we have his average speeds, I think, is probably like around 143, 144
yeah,
throughout that spell. And I think early on he probably was a bit slower.
mm-hmm.
But I like to see the averages on like the back half of his spell.
Yeah.
It was up there. Like he definitely bought a few like 147,
It
148.
was 149, I think, as well. Yeah, for sure.
Potentially,
Yeah,
yeah. But I think a lot of credit has to go to Alzari Joseph for day one for keeping it relatively tight.
yeah,
And he did bowl some absolute like seeds, like
mm,
even day one, or not day one, sorry, yesterday, last night.
yeah,
He bowled really well to the Australian top order, couldn't let them get away.
mm,
And if he didn't keep it tight, I think they would have been like in a little bit of trouble. He bowled really tight and he got quite a lot of plays and misses. And he was actually a bit unlucky to get another wicket or two.
yeah,
I actually thought he bowled better last night than he did today, to be honest.
yeah,
He was getting the ball to like nip around and stuff. He's playing really well. Well, today he played a bit more of a defensive role, just try to keep the runs down. Which suited well because when Shamar Dress is bowling the way he was, he adapted to his role quite well, which was just to try to keep it down on the runs. So Shamar Dress just wipes out the whole batting unit.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He's a bit of a
yeah,
steam train just running through at the one
yeah,
point.
yeah.
Like that, especially that wicket of Alex Carey just looked like He just got on the stumps. Alex Carey just wasn't going to hit it. It was just too good, just
Mm.
straight through. And then Travis said same thing. It was just too. It was just too. It's not even. It's not like 160 or anything pace, but you just know there's like spells where balls are blowing. You just like he's just going to go through. If he balls on
Yeah.
the stumps, the guy's gone. Like,
Yeah.
like I made Boomer's had a few of those spells as well before. I'm sure Cummins has had those spells before, but yeah, it just looked like he's gonna get on the stumps. Batsman's just gone. Just get out of here. You don't belong here, pretty much.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, it was incredible, and honestly, I don't even really want to talk about anyone else because he is the main man. Like for the
Mm.
Windies, for Australia, yeah, overall it was pretty. It was a poor summer, to be honest, with the bat. With the bat, I have to say, like
It
only what
was. Yeah.
200s. Warner and Head got one each. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, just
That's good.
200s, a lot of 50s, which shows a bit of lack in mental energy, might be a little bit of lack in concentration, to not get those triple figures. A very lackluster summer for Marnus Labuschagne, I would say.
I think he's averaging 31 from
Yeah,
memory,
yeah,
if I remember correctly.
yeah.
Yeah,
Smith
probably
is,
wasn't a great. Yeah,
yeah.
sorry.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, Smith as well, I think, before this innings, but obviously he did bat quite well this innings.
Yeah, but he's also batting out of position too. Like he
Yeah.
has to try to solve another problem that he's dealing with as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, I don't like him batting in the top order just to get Green a go.
Yeah.
They
Seems
should have
good.
really picked a specialist opener and had him at 4.
Yeah.
And
Cam
Green will,
Bancroft.
yeah, and Green gets to go when he gets to go, and Mishmash
Yeah.
retires or gets injured or something.
Yeah.
Like I just don't think.
Green.
Although Green did get like 40 or whatever,
Yeah.
like he did look pretty scrappy and he struggled a bit.
Mm.
Or he struggled like throughout. I think in the back end, tried to get a bit. He got a bit more fluent.
Yeah.
But he did struggle, and I just really think we need a specialist opener.
Yeah.
I think they're sort of like sending Smith as like a sacrificial lamb at the top order for no reason.
Or he's sending himself.
Well, yeah, he's sending himself. Which, I don't know. He's probably just getting bored batting at 4 or something like that. I don't
Sounded
know.
like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, his record at 3, 4, I think even at 5 is like all like above. Like, actually, yeah, his record at 3 is like 67. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
With like 400s or something like that.
Oh, it was
So
800s actually.
Was it 8?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So even at 3, like he's got a tremendous record at 3, 4. But why open with him? I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. I think this tour has probably created quite a few issues. Like this whole summer has created quite a few issues for Australia. I mean, they have New Zealand tour coming up next, and that never Australia's always actually found it a bit difficult there. Notoriously, it's usually like a comeback win or something. I remember Adam Burgess had a really good knock there. Warner had a really good knock very early on in his career, but New Zealand's no walk in the park. They're pretty good at home.
No. And from what I've heard, they actually have like a decent bowling lineup because I think Matt Henry is fit. I think Jameson is fit.
Saudi and Bob will be around. Probably.
Saudi will obviously is captaining, so he'll be there. He's always going to be decent at home. I don't know who their fourth team is. I don't know if Bolt's playing or not.
Yeah,
but I just remember
he's not around making money.
Yeah, possibly. But I mean, there's still like a diverse bowling even without him. But of course, he is a loss not having him.
Yeah.
But I don't know who their fourth team is. But those three are already going to be like not that straightforward. I know like Neil Wagner's probably still in the mix somewhere. Yeah. But those three teamers are going to be pretty handful. Like I think Jameson v Australia. I don't think he's played against Australia yet.
No, I don't think so. Actually,
I have to check through the stats, but I don't think he has. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen. I don't know how he's been going recently, but he's like pretty decent, like seamer. He will probably move it around a little bit. Sally is always good at home.
Yeah.
Matt Henry's balls has been bowling pretty well. It's pretty. Yeah, he's been. He's been bowling pretty well in the last 12 months. I thought. So have a decent seam lineup. It's not going to be like that easy.
Yeah.
They might go in with the same batting order, possibly, potentially.
Yeah, I think Australia are going to stick with the same for the. I think it's only 2 tests, so I'm pretty sure they're going to stick with the same team, like just in general. Unless barring.
If they're going to experiment, you might as well keep it going now and just see what happens, and then reevaluate when you get to India.
Well, once they've made the choice, they have to stick with it. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
They don't have a choice. Yeah, but the next year and then India are coming here, And yeah, the way Australia batting, might be triple Border Gavaskar Trophy for India this way.
Yeah, might be, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, just yeah. Need to get some runs into Marnus Labuschagne
yeah, 100%.
somewhere. Yeah, he looks, yeah, I don't know. To be honest, he hasn't looked that good for some time now, but he just somehow has mustered 100 or 2 from
Yeah, like
somewhere.
in the Ashes series, he looked all at sea, excluding that
Yeah,
100 that he scored.
and then he got
Yeah,
100
yeah,
in a good 100, but he
yeah, it
still didn't
wasn't.
look that fluent.
No,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, so it seems like he's having a bit of issues, like knowing which balls to play, which balls not to play,
yeah,
playing your balls where he doesn't need to, and yeah, yeah, he's struggling a little bit.
mm,
But I think more probably the tempo that he needs to play at. Sometimes it's too defensive, or sometimes we're trying to be too attacking, or trying to work balls like outside off stump to like mid wicket or something
yeah,
like that. Yeah, so I
yeah,
think yeah, I'm sure he'll probably I'm sure he'll come good. He's probably just trying to figure out some things with his batting possibly as well.
yeah,
And they just seem to not be working at the moment. But
mm,
yeah, he's already got 1100s, which is
yeah,
something we kind of forget about in his short test career. So
yeah.
I'm sure he'll come back and score some runs soon, hopefully against New Zealand.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. And yeah, I think that wraps up a beautiful game that we just saw. Very well
Mm,
done to the West Indies, and hopefully this is the start of a bit of a revitalization for them from their lowest point of like not being in the World Cup to now winning a test, winning hopefully a few ODIs and stuff. Hopefully it's a upward stream, or it could just
mm.
be more players to feed into the 2020 leagues. um,
Probably will never see Shamar Joseph play for West Indies again, to be honest. Yeah,
Either going to play for England or for
yeah,
IPL. I mean,
yeah.
I'm
It's
sure
one of
he's
the two.
got an English passport somewhere. Going to join Jofra.
Oh yeah, yeah, probably. Yeah, who see him playing for England? So, yeah.
Okay, I think we'll leave it there. And yeah, we'll see you guys for the next review, which is another very interesting one, England versus India. We'll see you guys next time.